Absolutely Curious here, and today we have a new game to talk about named Zombie Rollerz Pinball Heroes. We're about an hour into that game and we definitely have thoughts on it. 3 games have also been updated this week. Those are Lego Brawls, Charrua Soccer, and Grindstone. Lastly, we feel confident enough to give a short review of Warp Drive. So with all that said, let's get into it. First, let's talk about how we've been doing and our first impressions of Zombie Rollerz Pinball Heroes. There were already a pinball game on Apple Arcade called the Pinball Wizards, but this one brings something different to the table. Instead of shooting your pinball to little ghoulish slime creatures, you're shooting your pinball at, wait for it, zombies. Yeah, okay, it was in the title. You also get some environmental help as different levels bring different things that can help you defeat the zombies. For instance, in some level, you can get an axe that spins around several times every time that you hit the contraption. There's also an oven that shoots out fire and balls of explosions that they leave around the map. These things can help you defeat zombies at a much larger scale. There are also power-ups that you can use that help you as well, such as Flaming Ball Power-Up, a power-up that helps you crack open the earth around you, and more that we have yet to uncover. Lastly, if zombies get too close, you can use your bumpers to kill them, but that of course also causes you damage as well, so you want to use them sparingly. There are a couple of issues we noticed though. The touch controls seem to work flawlessly, but when you connect physical controllers to them, when it comes to the dialogue parts where you have to make decisions, there's a bug where the button sticks and you can't proceed. Even when you deactivate the controller and move to touch, the button seems to recognize your touch, but it doesn't go anywhere. Kind of like zombies. We had to restart the game and just go with full touch controls where we no longer had any issues from there on out. The other thing we didn't like was that it's the type of game that if you lose, you have to start all over. It's a true arcade game from that aspect. We need to mention that the other pinball game on Apple Arcade, the Pinball Wizard, used to be like that until a recent update that allows you to pick up where you left off. All right, with that out of the way, let's talk about the updates and what new things those have brought to these games. Firstly, Lego Brawls is a brawling game like Smash Brothers but with Lego characters. It's a fun game that's definitely worth playing. This most recent update brings a brand new season featuring a winter holiday theme. Yeah, it's Christmas, why not? This theme introduced us to a new suite of holiday unlocks, new winter theme minifigs, a new holiday game mode with a bright Christmas theme environment, as well as an update controller support. Charrua Soccer is probably one of the most fun arcade soccer games you'll ever experience. It's a great addition to Apple Arcade with its simple controls, but super fun gameplay. It would be cool if the graphics were a little more realistic, but it definitely takes nothing away from this awesome game. Christmas comes to this pitch with this latest update. You can control your friends in 2 weekly leaderboards. Unlock original holiday themed content before it vanishes January 17th, and several bug fixes were made to the game. Grindstone is an interesting take to a matching game as it brings quite a bloody approach to the genre. You match 2 or more creatures as you try to not only make your way up and out of the cave that you're in, but also accomplish different objectives along the way, such as defeating enough enemies, unlocking the treasure chest, and defeating bigger bosses. And this latest update, Krampus comes to town for the holidays. The Krampus suit is now available. There's a brand new bestiary featuring all of your enemies. They've added 4 unique and powerful snack items, a multiply save functionality, as well as various bug fixes and polish to the games. Yay, snack items. Lastly, let's do a quick review of Warp Drive. This game is surprisingly good. We heard it described as a similar game to Wipeout. But as we said last episode, it also reminds us of something like F-Zero with teleportation. First, let's talk about what we like about the game. The graphics are fantastic. The more we play it, the more we notice the intricacies they put into the level design, the environments, and the vehicles we use. The colors are really bright and really match the intensity at which the game plays. That, mixed in with the type of music that they use, really contribute to the excitement and speed at which the game is played. The music is also very reminiscent of the 80s synth music, which also matches the neon colors in the level. There's some variety in gameplay, which we appreciate. There are coin collecting levels, time trial levels, levels where you play minimal opponents and have to finish in first place. Levels where you play a larger amount of opponents and have to finish in at least second place and probably more incoming that we haven't gotten to. The controls are also really good on the iPhone and Apple TV. You make a ton of currency throughout the game, so there's never a moment where you need to grind to get more money in order to unlock something. Now let's talk about what we didn't like about the game or how we would improve it. Firstly, there needs to be more variety to the levels. It feels like there's only a few different types of level as you go through the game. It seems to get very repetitive. It would be cool if there were more variety to the tracks as well, as maybe a level creator with an online multiplayer function. That's somewhere we can definitely see this game moving towards. Of course, it would be nice if there were more modes to this game as well. Something like a battle mode where you could use different power-ups to defeat your opponent. Right now, there's only one mode to the game and we feel like it could be short-lived and too repetitive over time. Other than maybe slight repetition, this is still one of the best racing games we've played on mobile in a really long time. Combined with its gorgeous, brightly colored visuals, great music, great gameplay, and controllers, this game is a must-play for Orchid racing fans and most definitely D-Life HD approved. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this week's new game, updates, and what you thought of Warp Drive. Let us know what you're playing in the comments below. We love talking to you guys. You can also talk to us even more in our Discord server. Info will be in the video description. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos like these. Lastly, check out our Twitter account for gameplay of the latest releases, but most importantly, remember to always stay one up